Hello, denizens of the deep. Welcome back to another episode of Deeeepio News. Today we have a bit of news ready for the start of summer, or winter I guess, depending on where you live. So anyways, we've got a little bit of news, not too much, so relax, grab your snack, and get ready for this week's Deep News. First off, this is some older news, but I got really busy and couldn't cover it at the time. But all of the concepts for the animals were voted on and selected. Each new animal has a neat idea, and we'll go over each one in detail on the channel soon. The community voted for each animal, so if you don't like it, don't go blaming Crabbit, as you all voted for this. However, most concepts were in a landslide vote, so the winning concept absolutely demolishes the others in most votes.
What's up everybody, it's me, the Wormifier. Next up we're covering the giant freshwater stingray's Revamp. We already had selected a stingray concept for the votes for Swampy Shores, but the spinning teams had different idea after the fact. Well, to actually fuse both their concepts together, so now we have a new concept that is. And it's a fusion of Mud Health and Railgun concepts, so it was dubbed Railgun Fusion. In this concept, you don't deal damage, instead you convert an animal's HP bar into Mud Health. It acts the same as normal health unless a stingray hits the player with their tail. If that happens, all the Mud Health is instantly lost. You have 10% lifesteal on any Mud Health you remove. Players can convert Mud Health back to normal health by eating. At the same rate of healing, they cannot regen normal health passively. When you click, it does a regular dash boost. When you charge boost, it fires a Railgun. You fire a DPS-based beam that lasts 500 milliseconds. This beam cannot pass through terrain, but will pass through and damage rasp blocks. This will not increase the beam damage, though. The beam will travel a far distance, and there's a limit to the turn speed while firing the beam. The beam deals 40 to 100 milliseconds worth of damage over the course of 500 milliseconds duration. Every player passes through it will gain damage. The first player hit, it will gain 40 to 100 milliseconds. Second player hit will be 50 to 100 milliseconds, and third player hit will be 60 to 100 milliseconds. Fourth player and onwards is 70 to 100 milliseconds. The beam also removes Mud Health and inflicts 4 seconds of poison. And the last bit is that you gain 100 speed when near terrain. That's it, I'm out of here, Orcamade, see you later!
Next, we have a rather distressing story. Forums moderator, Deepcord moderator, and Crabbit manager, Whale Shark, has gone missing. For the purposes of this video, we'll abbreviate her name to Whark to avoid confusion with the real animal or Deeeepio creature. People have been speculating as to why she's been gone for a week, and while no one has an answer, we can pretty safely say she's not dead. Her last message said nothing about a vacation. It was just the message, you, while replying to an image someone sent of some stoat feet. For those of you who don't know, Whark lives in Canada, and unless you've been living under a rock, Canada's had some enormous wildfires engulfing huge regions of the country. People on Discord have really been panicking, as if she might have died in these fires, but I don't think so. First off, many people believe that Whark lives far away from the fires, more on the west coast in British Columbia, which is backed up by an old message she sent in the Mapmaker Discord. The odds are, the Wi-Fi went out due to fires, or she's been staying away from her computer with some other family due to the fires. Yes, it's unlikely for her to be away for Deepcord for this long, with no notice, but when situations like this are dire, you kind of have to do what you need to. We'll likely hear from her soon. She also changed her username to Discord's new username system not too long ago, so she probably just doesn't have time to be online.
On another dark note, Fede has vanished as well, so that's just what we need, the critical phases of Swampy Shores. We were going to have a Deeeepio bounty event, but Fede never gave us the private servers that we wanted. So that event was cancelled, and we got a Pearl Defense one instead, which, you know, I personally prefer Pearl Defense events, they're more fun. But again, North Americans couldn't even play them because the event manager, Whark, wasn't able to show up. They haven't said anything since, so Whark, if you're watching this, I hope you're alright, but you're probably not, because you probably have better things to be doing. Oroka won the Asia/Oceania event, and All-Star won the Europe one. And speaking of events, we've decided to open up applications for event managers. It's pretty simple, there's not much to explain here, but if you're active on Deepcord and you think you'd make a good manager, you should sign up. Event manager was the first position that I got, and look at me now, haha, I'm a loser. So if you want to follow in the footsteps of the great Mega Mew, I advise you sign up. That's all we've got for today. I hope you're more informed on the Deeeepio community and game. A video concerning the Swampy Shores animal abilities will be coming out soon, so stay tuned for that, and fare thee well.
Thank you.